I'm Jessa. I'm 15. I'm a sophomore. I've been with AA Lead for 3 years, and I'm currently in the Maryland High School program.
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm a consultant living in DC, and I'm part of the AA Leads mentoring program for about a year and a half now.
My name is Alani. I'm 16. I'm a junior. I've been in the AA Lead for 2 years, and I'm part of the high school program.
I'm Filipino American. My parents came here in their mid-20s. They told me they struggled a lot because of the language barrier. I have an older brother and a younger sister.
My dad is a Japanese immigrant and my mom is African American. I've grown up in Montgomery County my whole life. I have a twin sister.
I was kind of a broken soul. You know, I hated the way I looked. I never accepted myself when growing up. I was the stereotypes. I remember one day all my friends were called to go to AA Lead, and I didn't know what that was. And I was like, wait, how come I'm not in this program? And I was so confused, so I went to my counselor and talked to her about it. And she said, well, honey, you aren't Asian American. You're Hispanic, right? And she kind of said that off of my last name. As a female, one of our biggest struggles would have to be our battle with society. You know, society tells us what's beautiful. You know, this product makes you beautiful. If you don't fit into those jeans, you aren't beautiful, you know. You have to be her. You have to look like her to be beautiful. I wanted to be, you know, the ideal beautiful, you know, the hair, the eyes, the skin tone. And if I could go back in time and talk to anyone, I would talk to my middle school self and tell her that it's okay to eat lunch and that she's so beautiful.
When I first met Henry, he was very shy, quiet, and very introverted. It was kind of hard having conversation with him because he wouldn't make direct eye contact. He would often look away. He would give one-word answers like, "How's everything going, Henry?" "Good." "What'd you do in school today?" "I don't know."
Before I came to AA Lead, I was going to a predominantly white Catholic school. And so I grew up with the same people my whole life. And as we were growing up, I felt as though I didn't fit in because I guess I didn't have as much money and I didn't look the same. I wanted to find myself and who I was, but I didn't know where to start. I was very shy, very self-conscious.
AA Lead, you know, taught me about my culture. And I remember being in programs one day learning about the struggles that, you know, some Filipinos had to go through to come into America. And that same day, I came home and I was like, did you have a hard time coming here, Mom? And like, Dad, did this happen to you? You know, knowing that they struggled that hard for me and my family, it's inspiring. The staff is my shoulder to cry on. They will drop anything and everything in a second just to be by your side. And knowing that they will do that just warms my heart, and my family's so thankful for them, and I'm so thankful for them, and I don't know how I would be if they weren't in my life. They're my older siblings, you know, and I'm so thankful for them.
My relationship with Henry has come a long way. It wasn't always an easy path. Thankfully, the AA Lead program they organized a bunch of activities such as ice skating, scavenger hunts, or picnics that gave us opportunities to hang out and slowly get to know each other. A major turning point in our relationship was about a year in. It was hard to gauge, see how interested he was in continuing to be a part of the mentorship program. Even wondering if he would still want to be part of the program or just hang out with me. And they really helped me out in organizing a meeting with him, his mom, and it was just good to just refocus, reassess, set some goals, and just see what do we want to get out of this relationship. It was really noticeable seeing a change in him. He would take the initiative to call me, which he never used to do, and it was just made me happy to see that it wasn't just me trying to make this relationship work.
Youth Council for Maryland, I was vice president this last year, and that was a very life-changing journey, I want to say, because I made a lot of mistakes, and those mistakes made me grow as a leader, because I don't think without making all those mistakes I would have been where I am today, and knowing that I can be a leader successfully and making mistakes is okay. I was able to go to the East Coast Asian American Student Union Conference at Columbia University this last February. And I was nervous because I thought I wouldn't be up to the same level as college students because I was younger than them. And I thought I wouldn't know as much as they did. I remember my first workshop I went to, I was at Franklin Hall and it was raining outside. And I was looking out the window and I was sitting in one of the desks. I was thinking, I'm here to be a part of what this whole conference is about. So why not be part of the dialogue? AA Lead has brought me here to do something great. I think I was able to really trust myself and be comfortable and confident talking about what I felt passionate about.
I'm happier. I smile more. I joke around. You know, things I would have never done when I was in middle school.
He's more confident. He has a better grasp of himself, and he's not afraid to go up to someone and say hi. He's not afraid to talk to people. When he tells me he's going off to middle school and he's making new friends there, I feel really glad. I think he's in a great place compared to where he was when I first met him. As I've gotten to know him, I've just learned more and more about him, and each thing just catches me off guard, whether it's his nonchalant sense of humor or how much he knows about American history. You get to know him some more, he opens up some more, and then you learn that he cooks breakfast for his sister on the weekend mornings. And these are like amazing things that I don't think people have ever told him that he's awesome for knowing. And I just think it's great that he can share this stuff with me and I can just let him know, like, this is what makes him unique.
I've seen myself become more confident in collaborating with people and learning how to be in charge when I never thought I could be. AA Lead forced me to be confident in who I was and that I could do it, and I had all the support I could to be a leader. Right now, I don't think I'm shy at all anymore. I love working with people now, and I found that I do enjoy being a leader because I know I can do it well, and I have fun doing it as well.
I'm just really glad overall that something like this exists. You take a lot of things for granted, and you don't realize that a lot of these kids in DC and in Maryland and Virginia, they're coming from like underserved communities. Like, their parents work long hours and they may not have the time to be involved in their kids' lives, or they just immigrated over to the States and their English may not be good, or they may not know American culture that well.
AA Lead, we aren't just a program. Together we're a family. We grow up together and we're brothers and sisters, I'd like to call it. I found myself through AA Lead not only as a person but as an artist, a poet, an Asian American, a Filipino American. I found myself with AA Lead.